What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here, back again with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And today, I'm actually going to bring you two matches, so it's gonna be a double header, because Battle for Charity was last weekend, so I have a bunch of footage from there. Actually, quite many short matches, so that's the reason why I decided to combine these two. I didn't really want to post like short 5-minute matches or anything, because that would be kind of boring. But I decided to, combine these two into two matches, into a double header. Anyways, I'm rambling, and thanks to everyone who came to Battle for Charity and donated. We got around $2,000, which is really awesome. So again, thank you everyone. And without further ado, let's get this battle started. I didn't really remember who this was against. This was still though the first match that I had, and it starts really badly because I miss my Will-O-Wisp with my Drifblim against a Metagross which carries Thunder Punch. And being some sort of a lead Metagross, he does carry the Bullet Punch. So instead of crippling this Metagross and having my Drifblim around half of my max health, I end up just flat out losing my Drifblim, which really sucks. And he does carry the Stealth Rocks too, so it's kind of like a Gen 4 lead Metagross with the random Thunder Punch, but whatever. Usually they just carry Hammer on this gen for Balloon Heatrans and Excadrills or whatnot. Anyways, I'm rambling. I go into my Scizor, just hoping to finish him off with two Bug Bites, but it's not the case. But here, since he's so low, I just decided to go for a Sword Stance right here, because I know the next turn I should be able to KO him with a Bullet Punch. And he does get an attack rise, and he doesn't go for his own Bullet Punch for reasons unknown. But anyways, I shall digress. But this is kind of a this next turn is like really weird. So Rich was at the call, and he was like, he's gonna overpredict. He's gonna go for a U-turn, but nope. He just goes for the fire move. It happens to be Fire Punch, and I have no idea why he didn't use Bullet Punch. But I was like, he's gonna go for a U-turn, because Rich was like, yeah, he's gonna do it. But then he didn't, and I lose my Scizor, and that really sucks. But I do have my big Love Disc. But then he has this Re-Uniclus, and whoa, I pulled a double switch, I don't know why. Well, I knew that he would switch, so that's why I decided to go into Rachi, because I was kind of hoping to at least set up my Rocks or something. But this Re-Uniclus here, it really gives me trouble, so I'm gonna speed this battle, this part up. But I see that he has like he has Toxic first of all. I guess he was predicting a switch or something. And then he has a Shadow Ball, and then he also has Calm Mind, and I think he already, yeah, there he shows Recover. So I have no idea what kind of Re-Uniclus this is. So mono attacking Calm Mind with, Recover and Toxic. I have no idea, but I actually, even though I lost my main check/counter to it, Scizor, I was able to just flinch axe him to death. But in comes the Flygon again, so I'm just gonna go into my big Love Disc. And here he shows that he has Ice Punch. I have no idea why he didn't EQ in the first place. But then he shows Ice Punch, which isn't, legal on Flygon. But I was just thinking that, it's, solve error. Some people might think that Flygon gets, Ice Punch because it does get Fire Punch. But, it's not legal. But, I didn't, think much of it because, so far this battle has been going, pretty smoothly. It looks like he's at least a decent player. It might be just a human error right there. So anyways, I'm gonna do some Wish Protect stalling against this thing, because, I don't really have anything better to do. So finally it goes down. In comes Jolteon, and I have my Lantern. I actually used this Lantern in quite many matches, and I really love this thing. So anyways, he T-balls me, I get my Wall Absorb. We're both going to set up subs, which is like, wow, that's cool. And then he switches out, so I'm like, whoa, I thought you actually had something against me, like HP Ground or something, but I guess he doesn't have it. And then he just switches out to Staraptor on my Scald, and then he CCs my sub, which means that I will get a guaranteed KO with Ice Beam, although I think it would have KO'd from this range regardless, being super effective. And anyways, Staraptor goes down, and in comes Dragonite, and I'm like, well, he obviously has, EQ. But then I see the Quick Claw. I actually didn't see that during the live stream, because I wasn't paying attention. And then he goes for acrobatics, which isn't legal either. So I'm like this match started like so good. He had a lead Metagross. It really got him momentum after I missed my Will-O-Wisp, and it thought that it was, you know, EV train and all. And then I see this, so I'm like, what is this? So after seeing that this is just a retard Dragonite which can't really do anything to me, and he doesn't most likely have the EQ either, so I just go back into my Lantern and I just set up a sub. He did have Thunder too, and Thunder and the freaking Hurricane, but then I see that you know, he can't do anything to me, so I'm gonna set up a sub with my Lantern and take him out with Ice Beam, and I think all that he has left is Jolteon, which can't do anything to me. He's gonna set up a sub, I'm gonna Scald, and much to my surprise, you know, it doesn't even break his sub, so I'm like, what is this? But then he doesn't attack me, which is even more weird, so I have no idea. And then he T-balls me, because apparently he doesn't have any attacks that could do anything to me. And then he uses Thunder for the multitude of electric type moves. Yes. So this match was absolutely retarded at the end. Although at first it started like really good. I thought he was like a decent... at least I think his Metagross, Flygon and Staraptor, I'm thinking those were like EV trained. And maybe the Reunitless, even though it was like really weird. But then the rest were like, what? And I have no idea, and then I facepalm. But here we have another match that was kind of short, but a much better one. So anyways, and this is kind of funny. This is my second match, actually, from the live stream too, from Friday. And what do you know, I missed my Will-O-Wisp again, this time on the Scrafty, who is going to set up a Dragon Dance. But the good thing is, I'm actually scarfed, so I'm still gonna be faster after DD. So I'm gonna burn him, and he's most likely Moxie since he's running DD, not Bulk Up or anything. But still, that really hurts me, because, you know, I would have had my Drifblim at full health. But whatever, I'm gonna switch out into my Terrakion, hoping that he would go for a Crunch. And I'm still pretty sure after one DD I would be faster, but instead he makes a good play, goes for another DD. So I don't really want to stay in and take a Drain Punch or whatever fighting type move he has. So I go into my big Love Disc, who should be able to completely wall him, and he does turn out to have the high jump kick. So in hindsight I really should have gone into my Drifblim, but then again I didn't know that he would have high jump kick over, you know, Drain Punch, and, you know, big Love Disc can completely wall him. So it was, you know, overall it was a better idea to, you know, just send out a big Love Disc. Anyways, I shall digress, and he goes into his Starmie, and I go into my Lantern after the Wish to pretty much, I was hoping to take a T-Ball, but he goes for the Stab Psychic. He has a Life Orb, and then he gets a special defense drop, so I absolutely cannot stay in, so I have to switch out, and I go into my specially defensive Rachi, who should be able to take the hit like nothing, and that is exactly what I do. And I wasn't really thinking that he would stay in, but he does, and he just goes for the Stab Hydro Bomb, which does quite a bit after Stab and Life Orb and all. But I'm just gonna set up my rocks, but I still should be able to take another one, so it's fine, it's fine. And he's gonna hit his next Hydro Bomb too, but like I said, I should be able to take this hit, and I do. And I'm just gonna go for Body Slam. Has 60% of chance of getting the Parahax, but I actually end up kind of speeding up the process, and I end up getting a crit. And, you know, Jirachi being the Hex God, it is. You know, I get the I do end up getting a crit instead of Para that I was kind of fishing for, so that was kind of funny right there. But anyways, I'm gonna send out my Lantern here, because I should be able to wall this Raikou. He goes for the Shadow Ball. Doesn't really do much, because it's not Stab, it's just neutral damage, nothing more. So Lantern takes it like a beast. And I'm just gonna go for Scald right here. I don't really wanna set up subs or anything, because I don't really know what he has for my Lantern. I was kinda hoping also to get some burn, possibly on something that he would switch in. Doesn't happen on this Deoxys defense, and I'm just gonna switch into my Drifblim here, because I'm thinking he's just gonna Toxic or something, and I might be able to trick him. because I have the choice scarf, which I think I mentioned at the beginning of this match. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to trick the scarf, but instead he goes into this crafty. But that is actually pretty good, because now he's locked in, he's burned, and I think the only move that he's gonna go for right here is crunch. You know, it would be kind of weird to go for high jump kick unless he feels like making a over prediction here. But I'm just thinking he's gonna go for crunch, and that is exactly what he does. So what I'm going to do here is go into my Terrakion, get the justified boost, and +1. And this is actually a kind of a dual dancer. This is a swords dance, rock polish, like a dual setup, I guess. And Terrakion, and I just decided to go for the freaking whatchamacallit, rock polish, because he still has Raikou to outspeed me, and what I'm thinking might be a choice scarfed Moltres, possibly. So I just wanted to be faster than everything he has, instead of getting the extra power to, for example, one-shot this Deoxys. But instead, I'm gonna go for a 2-hit KO with Stone Edge, which luckily hits, followed by Stab CC, which even after one Cosmic Power will be enough to take him out, you know, since I do have my +1. And he's gonna go into his crafty and just die. I guess he just wanted to get some defense drops on me. I don't really know. But Scrafty will easily die, and I can outspeed, of course, since I have Rock Polish. And in comes the Moltres, and at this point he's just really hoping to, you know, for me to miss my Stone Edge. But luckily this time, you know, in the past I have so much bad experience with Stone Edges, but luckily this time my Stone Edge is hit, which is excellent. And he's gonna send out his Raikou. And you know, after +1, Stab CC will be an easy KO on this Raikou too. So I think, is this his last guy, or does he still have more? I don't remember. I think he has one more poke. Yes, Reggie still, but that will easily die to +1 CC. So that will actually turn out to be the game. Had a bit of a Terrakion sweep, and that was actually a pretty early sweep, to be honest. But after the Justified, I was actually able to pull it off, and I saw that he didn't have any priority. So after Rock Polish, everything really went smoothly, and Terrakion was able to pull off the early game sweep. So that will be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed these kind of a fast-paced 2 matches that I did here today. And I got more matches. I had few better ones, but I'm gonna most likely next time I will do a couple of double headers too. So most likely that will be on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. And also, what I wanted to talk about, Smogon actually, you know, they released their actual tiers on their actual website. It's still work in progress, because they have like 600 pokes to make sets of and post them to their actual sites. But they have started. They have actually the actual tiers on their sites now, which is, you know, nice, because you can't really find anything from their forums, because there's so much stuff going on there. So it's much more easier to find the stuff now that it's actually there on their forums. So if you're interested, you know, there's it's a, like I said, work in progress. Many sets are missing, many Pokemon are missing in the first place, but they have started it. They are filling it in, and it's really nice because it's much easier to find stuff. So you know, I guess I could do a question of the day, and you know, what do you guys think of the Smogon tiers so far? What do you think of the, you know, the sets that are up right as of now? And you know, I guess, yeah, I will stop rambling now, because this will be, well, it's a 14-minute video. That's nice. That's nice. So I will stop rambling. I will leave a link to Smogon tiers in the description if you still haven't seen them. They posted them around like a week ago, but I never just remembered to talk about them, but now I did. So yeah, I will leave a link, and that will be all for today. So thank you for watching. This is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace.